What's going on, you Pokemon Savages? Welcome back to another episode of the Savage Poké Pod, episode 29. We're going in, guys. Reprints are coming, apparently. So, let's take it away. Yo, what is up, my dude?
Oh, the market's dead. Pokemon's dead.
Pokemon's dead.
Great. Everybody, you're gonna be happy now. Pokemon's dead. That's what everybody wanted. Our MSRP game, right?
It is true, man. It's kind of, I was saying this when people wanted that. I'm like, guys, be careful what you wish for, because when it happens, we're going to see a big swing. I mean, look, there's a lot of things that are happening right now all at once, and we'll get to it in this episode. Before we do, guys, episode 25, we mentioned that we're giving this Pokemon Day 2026 collection box. We're giving this away next episode 30. We're going to call the winner out. So go listen to episode 25 as well. Figure out what you need to do to enter. And we're going to be giving that away next week.
Fun fact. Savs is guaranteed that the Phantasmal Pack has a Charizard in it. And if it doesn't, you can DM Savs at Savs Savage Rips on TikTok and Instagram. But you have to comment nice things regardless of what comes in the pack. You just have to give them a compliment.
That account might be, it may or may not be closed at that point. No, that's a good, this is
only one person will know.
I'm telling you, man, you got a couple of Phantasmal packs in here, the Mega Base Pack. I'm going to be giving away something. We're going to announce it later in the episode. Kota doesn't even know it, but I just got them in, so I'm going to show it later, and then we'll tell you guys how you can enter on that. So, real quick, let's get into our favorite Nidoran mail line. And this is Kota's right here.
Yep.
Bam.
It's just cute.
It is cute.
I don't really have much else to say. It's kind of the opposite of what I did with Nidoran female last time, where it was like, it always gets kind of made derpy, and then they had the one cool one for the Nidoqueen, and this one was the opposite, where Nidoking is in the Nidoran male line is often portrayed in a very aggressive way, and I said this Quappa's one's adorable. It's really cute, and I like cute cards, so it just kind of hit perfectly. The pink is very pink, which is kind of weird.
And the rainbows in there, this card. The flowers.
It's adorable. Yeah. It's precious. And I just decided, I was like, I'm just going to go opposite of what people typically think. Like, oh, Nidoking is like, that's Giovanni's Pokemon. Like, nah, it's adorable, man. It's still just a little guy in the end.
Yeah, it is cute. I love it, man. It's a cool little artwork. I do like it. Again, this is the reason why I love doing this. I've seen so many cards now that I've never seen before, and I probably would never see if I wasn't going back and doing this.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially since this is Aquapolis. I mean, this is one of the most notoriously hard and expensive things to get. No one's ripping it trying to find this thing.
I actually went with Nidoking, and I went with this one because it has Nidorino. I believe that's Nidorino.
I think it's just Nidoran.
Is it Nidoran? Yeah.
Nidorino becomes kind of biped.
I can't tell.
It's kind of up on his back legs a little more. Those are the ears of Nidoran.
I love just how they're both in here. They're both nice. It looks like it's like they're in is it like a cave or the bottom of a tree trunk? I don't know. It looks like it's, I thought it was pretty cool. And because I was going to pick the 151 Nidoking, because that one was just like chilling in the forest. But I also love this one. I do love this one. Mm-hmm. Team Rocket's Nidoking. This is the one from Destined Rivals. Again, it's a special illustration rare. It's Nidoking in his attack mode. You see Giovanni commanding it in the background. I absolutely love everything about this card. So Nidoking going hard. We're going to talk about Destined Rivals today as well, because that is one of the reprints that they're saying that we're getting. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but real quick, again, guys, there really wasn't much that happened this week as far as new things coming out, new sets, anything like that. What is being released this week is the First Partners Series 3. That's coming out tomorrow, or we're recording this episode on August 6th. So that's coming out August 7th. And that's going to be our giveaway that I'm going to be doing. And we'll run that for a couple of weeks. but I figured I just got those in. We'll give one of those away to one lucky listener, viewer, one of you guys. So real quick, thank you so much for always coming in here, supporting Savage Poké Pod, dropping the comments and all that stuff. We really appreciate all the likes, comments. So make sure you're subscribing on YouTube. Go follow on all the socials and Spotify. But yeah, we're going to be giving one of those away. So listen on how we're going to do that. And yeah, I mean, real quick, because I just mentioned all of those socials, Kota, someone actually commented about wanting to like, do we take like, have someone on the pod, right? And I was like, Kota and I have been thinking about doing, and guys, I don't know if we've ever mentioned it on the pod itself, but we want to do some type of a live stream. I don't know if we've ever mentioned it. I don't think Spotify, I know a lot of you guys are on Spotify. I don't think Spotify actually has that feature. So we would probably have to do it on YouTube, and somehow, hopefully with this application that I use to record this, we might be able to simultaneously do it on like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I don't know if that's like overloading everything. However,
your computer might die.
If you guys are on any of those platforms, it's probably going to be YouTube. So if you guys have a YouTube, make sure you are subscribed to both of us, but it will be on my YouTube channel, Savage Rips. And that's where it will be. So we'll be able to like have you guys there live. We'll be able to take questions, and that'll probably like something more of like an interactive type thing that we would love to do. Obviously, as you guys know, towards the end of every episode, we go through your comments. So that's a lot of the stuff that we talk about. So we're thinking about doing that. We're going to try and do it. I don't know when, but maybe after summer, who knows? Yeah. So guys, make sure you're just subscribe over there, just because if you guys want to be a part of it, join the Discord. I'll probably be posting it in there as well. I always post when we do, whenever the new episodes do come out. So I always just shoot it into the Discord. Probably a lot of the Discordians will be there. The Savages there, they'll probably join in. So it's going to be a good time when we eventually get to it, but just giving you guys a heads up, that's how we're going to do it.
And the Discord is probably where, because I'm thinking quickly, are you thinking like a call-in type show? Because that's kind of where I'm geared towards.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, I'll have to see
a listener take. Okay. Evan, if Evan, if you're still around, you'll know the podcast I stole / borrowed the Take Purge from did a listener Take Purge where they had people email in. I think it'd be really interesting to do a live stream that is the listener Take Purge where listeners can like pop in, and we'll give them like, you got 2 minutes. Yeah. Give us your best Take Purge. Like, obviously we'll have restrictions. We'll want to keep it relatively clean, nothing too vulgar, but like, you still like just give an opportunity. I think that would actually be fascinating that would be cool. Part of. I would listen.
I was thinking about it because we can always just update the call-in line, how you dial in and whatever. So that would be cool. I don't know if we'll have a video on. We could. I don't know if that'll overload stuff, but I'll figure out a way to do the skins. Maybe we just have the audio part of it in. Who knows? But guys, it's going to be super fun.
That'd be fun.
It could happen in a month. It could happen in 3 months, but we will announce it when we figure it all out. It
might never happen because we both have ADHD.
It could never happen. No, we want it to happen. It's so fun. I go live on TikTok, so I'm super used to having people like live, obviously. So it's like, yeah. So speaking of TikTok, I recently last weekend, I had this same weekend last year, we had this family barbecue, right? And I had one of the youngins bring me their binder, and I ended up picking it up, and it had a bunch of older stuff. And this year, I'm like, yo, I reached out to his brother and his cousin, and I'm like, who's bringing me their collection this year? So one of the cousins came through, and dude, I posted a video on my TikTok. It is insane because it goes to show you guys how we collected back then. And it really like opened my eyes. Like, everyone collects nowadays, and there's nobody puts stuff like in their pocket before they bring it and put it in their binder. It is like sleeve in binder, sleeve in top loader. Everything is pristine. So it's really interesting to look at this binder, and I can show you what it looks like. I don't even know where it is. It's huge. And he has like paper printed out, and he did like a Kanto region section. Then he did like the first 3 generations of Pokemon. I opened it up live on stream. People are like, no way. Let's look and see. Let's look at that Blastoise, right? I go to take the Blastoise out. There's like 7 cards in the stuffed in the sleeve. No sleeves, stuffed in the 3-ring binder, mind you. There's 7 cards in there. I almost shit myself. I'm like, excuse me, sir, what is this? And it again goes to show you how we collected and how they collect. I asked him how old he was. He's 31. So he started, I think, around Gen 3. And then he's like, I worked my way back. Get the Blastoise out. There's a there is a reverse holo e-reader behind the first Blastoise. It's damaged. A lot of the cards are damaged. But some of these cards damaged are like, dude, but I couldn't believe it. I'm like, so now it was like, all right, let's look at X Pokemon. And I flipped to the page and we take a stack of, it was Gyarados. The first card, dude, I swear to God, I almost like flipped the table when I was looking. I was like, the first card was Shining Gyarados. Not first edition. Shining Gyarados Holo was the first. He had multiple Gyarados in there. Gyarados? What's multiple Gyarados?
Gary Oak?
Multiple Garys in there. Now, this is not, okay, so this is not a part of the singles, what we picked up, but I'm going to show you what the hell was in this binder, okay? In this one slot, because I took them out and I sleeved them up and I put most of them in, so look, here, okay, here is the Shining Gyarados.
Such a good card.
Yes. Behind it was this non-holo, it's a non-holo Gyarados, but a nice one. Again, this was like stuff that I never even knew existed, like certain cards. You're going to shit yourself when I get to the end of this. Base set Gyarados. Okay. Guys, these were all in one sleeve. First edition Misty's Gyarados holo.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's not even the best part. That's not even the best part. I've never seen this. This is a beautiful card.
It's a Delta.
Dude, the amount of Delta species he has in here is insane. Okay, look at this last one. Guys, I am showing you a gold star Delta species Gyarados. Bro, I shit you not. I literally was like, what is this doing in the back of, it was actually the second to last card, which I think saved it a bit. I think the non-holo was in the back. I was like,
so like, what condition is it in? Rip the Band-Aid. What, like, okay. That's insane. This one is like, this one's like LP. It's like LP. I want to look at the price on that.
It's wild. But guys, if you want, I'm going to be like showing like a whole bunch of these like on my socials. I'm going to be like going through it. I'm going to be like, I'm going to want to pick it up. I don't even know if he wants to sell it. I'm just going to help him price it out and we'll go from there. But my God, dude, I was like, what the heck were you thinking back then?
I mean, to be fair, back then, like, it was valuable, but like,
right. No,
I agree. Like I said, I was talking to a friend of mine that game night with, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think I have some Pokemon cards." And like, in the back of this binder that had clearly had like water damage, that was like a first edition Dark Charizard. And I was like,
yeah.
And it was damaged. Like, I don't even know if it would qualify as damage and almost be like, I don't know what's past damage. Whatever's worse than damage because of the water damage. Like, it like eaten away. Like, I was like, brother,
this whole binder's PSA ones.
He was like, what? I was like, you don't understand what you've done. And I told him, he's like, oh, I had no clue. I was like, I can tell you had no clue. Cause he said like he ripped it. He pulled it from a pack in the whatever, like in the 90s, whenever that set came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I mean, it's like, there was something about it that was like both,
I'm going to show you, like,
infuriating and like, also like very like perfect.
So you can see the top corner is like,
oh Lord, yeah, it's damaged there.
Like, dude, but like I've never seen a lot of these cards, guys. If you've collected like this, or you know someone that collected like this, what would you do if you saw them? Like,
what is like, how much is that? He has like that Delta Gyarados.
Look at this. He has like all these like reverse holo like e-readers. I'm like, why they all have like bends in them.
This is what so as someone who posted a lot of content or had a lot of discussions, I mean, about like people like wanting to start Pokemon businesses and kind of like things you can do. Whenever I would talk about like, I mean, you can buy collections and stuff and like just try to be fair, price them out, whatever. And and there are people like, oh, like, do you think like I could get like someone that has this stuff they don't know about? And like, I just imagine going and buying something from a flea market, and it's got gold Pikachu, and it's got the, you know, the Hallelujah, and it's got the, and I'm like, no, usually it's just like, oh wow, a reverse Pokeball.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Isn't that cool?
It's not just a Pokeball, it's a reverse Pokeball. Or can I interest you in this random Meowth thing?
Yeah, not official TCG stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like some top stuff, and they're like that's what you get 99% of the time.
I gotta talk to some of my vendor friends. Look, he's my cousin. He's probably like, he'd probably be good with whatever. But like, I honestly want to price it out. I want to price out the cards that I do want, and then I price out the whole binder. Like, I'm not gonna look at all like the commons and whatever, but all the bigger cards. And like, look, I want to know like what's a fair offer to him. I don't want to rip him off, and I don't want to sit on a bunch of damaged cards that I can't move. However, I guess if the values are there, people are wanting them. Like, I don't know anything about like look at this card. It has like a stamp on it. You see that stamp?
Oh, the old reverses have stamps.
Like, I don't know what these are, but like,
but is it a reverse? Yeah, because no, reverse just like the old. Well, no. So like the old reverses, they had like just the Pokemon. It's like kind of like hollows are. It's like there's like this background. I remember I got a dark hound, or no, it was just a Houndoom from something, and it had the stamp, and then it had like this like texture around the Houndoom in the frame. Got it.
No, like look at this. Ready?
Oh Lord!
But like, look at
my soul. Oh, it hurts my soul so much.
It's like, I know
that's painful. Everybody's cringing.
So guys, I again, I'm working my way through it. I put this through. It was super fun on the stream to like be surprised with everybody like in the chat, like just looking through it and be like, holy shit, I cannot believe this is behind here.
That Gyarados Gold Star is probably like a $4,000 card.
Insane.
Or a $3,000 card, maybe, depending on this.
Yeah, I got to look at it. I just want to. Most of these are all like, most of them are damaged. I'm saying it's LP, but I got to look.
I mean, there's just no real pricing. Out there.
I need to look up like, are there any other gold stars in the first 3 generations that he might have chilling behind some other shit?
I mean, the Pikachu.
I looked. That was one of the ones I looked.
Okay,
brother, I looked. I'm like, what is behind?
Umbreon?
What's in Pikachu?
You look for Umbreon?
I looked for Umbreon. Yes, we looked at a couple. We looked at a lot of like the popular Pokemon. Dude, he had, look at this Espeon. You guys, I'm sorry. Like, there's not much. This is
the tangent of the day.
There's not much we're talking about today.
We're going to talk
a lot of collectible stuff. He had this beautiful Espeon. It's not a holo. I love this one.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. But he also did have a holo. I got to find it in this stack. Really like, look at this Dark Houndoom Team Rocket's return stamp on it. Look at the holos on here, guys. Have you guys ever seen reverse holo?
That's the one I had. That's the one I had. That's the one that I had that I had from, I don't even know when I got it from. This one I got so long ago.
I love the stamps. The stamps look really cool. I'm like, I just got to figure out if I'm pricing out the right version of the card. I have no idea.
So if that Gyarados Gold Star is actually LP, it's one sold this month for $4,500.
Jesus, this Espeon,
and that was that is really good.
Yeah,
I like when they make Espeon Umbreon like they give them like the ethereal feel. It just fits so well.
But that's kind of like how those holos were too. Guess what this one was in the 3rd slot? Shadowless base set Venusaur. Just chilling behind cards.
This guy had like, I mean, just thousands and thousands of dollars cards sitting in a 3-ring binder.
I want to actually make
in a closet somewhere.
I want to make the binder, and then I want to duplicate it and keep everything near mint and show him what he could have had if he took care of the binder.
Just a PowerPoint presentation, like, here's how you completely screwed up.
Yeah, exactly.
You cost yourself just hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point.
He's a doctor now, so he's
fine. Never mind.
He just became. I mean, he has loans. He's 31 years old, so like he just became.
Yeah, he's also a doctor though. Like he'll be fine.
This could have paid for your loans, buddy.
Here's what could have paid to get you through medical school.
Right. Man. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today, and I brought it up with Kota obviously before, and we're going to segue into it, is like fixing cards that look like this. Like, how do you feel about card restoration? And one of the reasons why I wanted to bring that up is because someone came into the live stream and was looking at these cards and was like, oh, send me those cards. We can definitely fix them. Now, if you guys don't know what card restoration is and how I take it, and I don't know, Kota, you can definitely give us if you've seen it, if you've done it, but it sounds like people can actually like, and it looks like it because you can actually see videos, can like somehow remove dents on cards. Like, but it's a process, but like I've seen them use like glass, and they put the cards in between glass and they put the clamps on it, and then they take it off, and then they heat press it, and then sometimes they're just coloring stuff, which we've seen, right? How do you feel about the whole card restoration thing?
I hate that it's a business. Mainly because
it's a service, but
people are making business from it because people are not doing it. There are so many people that are using it as a way to circumvent PSA and circumvent places where they're trying to get these things submitted. And they slip through. Regrettably, altered cards are not caught nearly enough at the grading services.
Yeah.
Not that anything goes through PSA right now, so you're fine. They really are not getting through right now. So there's two different roads. So I'm going to talk first as a collector, right? If I have that Shining Gyarados, right, and it's got a crease, it's got a dent, it's got something that can be fixed.
Yep.
As far as like non-additive things, and even like if you know you're never going to sell it, if you're like, hey, I don't care, this will never move. If I ever move it, I will let the person know, hey, this was altered, like that, like, but genuinely, like, you're never going to move this.
Yeah.
Then do what you want with it, right? You can get it signed. You can sign it yourself. You can cut it up and make it a necklace. You can do whatever you want with it, right? That's completely fine. As a collector, if I have a really nice card that I really love that I don't want to ever sell or move or trade, or like this is going to stay in my possession, I have no issue with it. My issue comes with the business side, where people are doing it as a way to then be like, oh, this is near mint. And here's the argument. The argument a lot of people give is like, well, if I paint a car and then sell it for more than if I hadn't painted it, that's fine. I'm like, sure. But if this is not painting a car, that's like dusting, cleaning it up, making sure it looks nice, right? Like looks clean and not in a non-additive way. If you wreck a car, get new parts for it, fix it up, and then sell it, and then say, no, it was never wrecked.
It's near mint.
Never wrecked. All good. Near mint. This is fine. There's no issue with this. I never wrecked this. This car's never been an accident. Like you can see, look, it looks great. What are you talking about? Then you are now
Carfax, guys,
committing fraud essentially. So when people move the cards or try to submit them to PSA, because PSA is very clear that anything like that is illegal, not illegal, but it gets their terms.
Yeah.
Or if you move it to, in a way that's saying, oh no, this is like that. This is just near mint. This is just LP. This is just like super clean. It's amazing, right? That's wrong. That's fraud. I mean, it is fraud. It's fraud. Yeah. You can say what you want. Oh, it's that. No, it's fraud. Mm-hmm. If you let the people know, hey, I have this. It was altered. I did have it cleaned up. Had the whatever polish or what. I don't know the process fully. I've seen videos of it, and I can tell that it is an additive process. It is not just a cleaning. It is a restoration, which inherently is adding to it's replacing what is gone.
Yep.
That I have a problem with if it's being moved in a way that is marketed as not that. If you come clean and like you're at a show and they're like, hey, I have this Gyarados Gold Star. It is I did work on it. Like we did restore it to make it look good. So it's priced as such. It is not priced like an actual near mint thing. And I want you to know. Then it's like, okay. But even so, you don't know that person's not going to then go and, try to flip it because it's, oh, wow, look, it's near mint. I'm just going to buy it from him. And so I am very against it selling it. But as far as collection, if you're just going to keep it in your binder or on your display or whatever, that's fine. There's no problem with that. I just think that it is something that is so easily abused and has been easily abused and is currently being easily abused. I mean, you see on Instagram the people that are making these videos of, you know, this time lapse of restoring a card.
Yeah.
They'll then say like, oh, this was a PSA 6 and then now it's a PSA 9. Well, you're just admitting to committing fraud. Like you're showing how you're committing fraud. And it is, and you know, it is what it is. Like,
I'm just like yeah, no, I completely agree with you to a certain extent. As far as like the fraud part of it, I get it. Like you're completely changing the card. I'm like more of when you send those cards in, like if somebody, I've seen them do like, there's some like specific things for hollow restoration, or like they just put like some type of a wax, something to make it maybe to like,
it's replacing like the I don't know, like little divots in the hollow where it's made. It's like a filler.
Exactly. If it's like scratched or something, it might just like fill in so it doesn't look as scratched or whatever it is. But like, I'm more concerned about long term. Like if somebody recolors a part of a card that has whitening on it, let's say, for example, right? Over time, and I feel like it showed that it fades. So like, I don't know if it was like a card that I looked at somewhere and I came across some type of story and it was like, the top, how does it get a PSA 10? You can see the top. And it was like, it actually was that, and it bled through the front. So like, who knows, you know, it's kind of like you like draw something on a piece of paper, like either it goes through right away or it starts to go through, and then over time, I mean, it's cardboard. It's something that's liquid that's going on the cardboard. You've got to think that like, how does that affect paper, right? Over time.
Yeah. It's also going to fade at different rates than what's on the card as it is. Like, even if you keep it, like I've heard of, multiple instances, like you said, of people getting PSA 10s and then being like, you know, a couple of years later, what the heck? This thing looks janky. Like, what's going on with it? And it's just one of those things that, like, I understand people are like, well, you can get away with it, but again, I would posit, but because you can get away with it, is that a good thing? Right? Like, you can hate PSA all you want and think it's a, you know, grimy system. I understand people's thoughts on that, but don't stoop to the level of being like, well, then I'm gonna try, if they screw me over, I'm gonna try to, you know, manipulate their system, because that's what you're doing. You are fraudulently submitting something, and you may say, well, only if I get caught, and if you get caught, it just gets sent back as altered. Well, yeah, but that doesn't make you less of a, you know, of doing wrong than if, you know, just because it's not a huge punishment.
No, it's true.
I don't like it. True. I don't like it overall.
I don't like it overall either. And it's and to your point, it's like, God, if you want to finish your,
I would say, like, if you're like, oh, I put my card between two books because it was bent, or like, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, there's borderline stuff that's not additive, right? And that's the kind of stuff like, I'm like, okay, like, you're not coloring whitening, you're not replacing the hollow foil or the hollow, you know, pattern. You're not, you know, enhancing the card. You're just letting, like, you're just kind of trying to press something there. That's the kind of like gray area where I'm like, I can't say that I'm fully against it just because I can't like point to like an additive. You're not changing the card. You're just kind of like, you're not adding anything to the card. You are just using gravity to try to flatten something out.
Yeah, because that happens.
It's
that just happens
questionable,
all the time.
But it's not like, you know, if I stuck a card that was bent, like I have magic cards, right? I have magic foils. Magic foils are notoriously bad about warping. But if I stick one in a penny sleeve and then forget about it, and all of a sudden it's flat, I'm like, oh, I restored the card. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's a gray area for sure.
No, that's different. I'm talking about
overall,
like altering. Yeah,
I don't like it, because the good of, well, if you have a collection, you can restore it, is outweighed to me by the bad of people just manipulating and abusing systems, which it's being marketed by certain people as an abuse of the system. So
I don't know, like coloring and stuff like that is, I don't know about like getting creases out. I mean, I don't know. This also brings me to another part. Like, I came across some, and guys, if you guys have used any restoration services, how did that go for you? Which cards did you do it on? Like, was it a bigger card? Did you do it for intention to resell it, grade it, personal collection? We'd love to know. I mean, I just want to know.
The police are on their way.
Exactly. Put it in writing.
If you decide to sell it, the police are on their way.
Just write it. Someone I know got this card.
A friend of mine goes to a different school.
A friend of a friend. Which brings me into this next part that I also wanted to talk about. I came into this video. Boy. I came across this video. My brother actually sent it to me, and it was one of these newer printers that actually. I was thinking about getting this printer to actually print on binders and print designs and print like images for people, custom binders. It's a UV binder, but there's a UV printer, but the printer can 3D print up to a certain height of ink on it. So this guy made a video showcasing himself printing Pokemon cards, and you can print the texture right on it with this printer, which is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I don't know much about so many cards outside of like modern stuff. But like if I was vending and someone came to my table with these cards, I'm like, oh, texture looks good. I mean, you know, and I'm like, I can see how this stuff, look, this happens across the world in every profession, every hobby, every this. Someone will find something in order to, you know, gain on everybody else, right? So there's always bad actors everywhere. It just sucks that like this is something else that people have to look for. I came across another video it was a vendor POV of someone that was saying, you got to come look at these. This guy has crazy fakes in English, Japanese, Chinese, bangers, and you can't even tell the difference. And then the other guy was like, I actually ended up getting a gray felt hat Pikachu, slabbed, PSA graded it, and it was fake. That's how good it was. So this stuff is like scary stuff. Wanted to just bring it up because it's stuff that I'm like watching during the week. And it's like a good thing to talk about, bring some awareness to it just for people. And if you guys are one of those people that are just buying collections, people come to me all the time and they ask me if I want to buy collections, whether it's sealed or singles. And I tend to buy singles often, even though I don't vend. Like I'm sitting on a ton of singles. I just love having I love the cards. That's my collector part, and my business, my collector hat and my business hat always fight with each other. Cause it's like, I don't want to let this go, but yeah, I don't, you know, so, just something to look out for, guys, especially when you're at these shows. You don't know what a vendor took in that is now selling. They might not even know it. You know what I mean? So there's just so much going on.
This is where thinking about it, this might be where the collapse happens, the market collapse, because it's not necessarily going to be demand. It might just be a complete erosion of trust, and then not necessarily the sealed market, though there are parts of that are kind of in this, but the singles market, because a sealed box can be resealed, but it's, you know, it's a little trickier, right? It's a little trickier than to get perfect than something like this. If this works now, obviously I've barely watched the video. I watched like a minute of it right before we filmed because I hadn't seen it. Yep. If he's getting the texture and the hollow pattern and the foiling right, because the foiling like has a very specific like shine to it, a very specific direction. Then if you have a flood of these coming through, you're going to have a complete erosion in the trust. And that might be where grading really starts failing. Because if more and more people are talking about how they're getting stuff through, and if more and more people are getting much at shows and stuff, because again, probably the only real way of proving it is the rip test. And that's not something you want to do in that scenario. So I wish there was a way to strongly punish this. There isn't, but it's going to cause an erosion in trust in the singles market and the graded market, and not as much of this won't affect the sealed market anymore. The sealed market is not affected any more than it already has been by the fact that people try to reseal things. But don't love it. Don't love that this technology exists, but you know, it's cool, because that's the problem. Is the hard part is it's really cool. Like if you could get those, like if I could get them, like, hey, look, I want you to print me up like a bunch of these really awesome bangers from Pocket, which it was, I think one of the ones he showed was from Pocket.
It was.
then like that'd be sick because those cards just look great as like decoration pieces. Like that's the kind of stuff that I would love if it's really nice and textured and like feels like an SIR, right?
Yeah.
But as far as like anything that's in here is going to be abused because things, whenever things come through, they're always abused by people that think that they only care about money. They don't really want to worry about ethics and morals, like we just talked about with submitting additively altered cards,
especially with these newer cards that are $1,000 a pop. You can print, basically printing. I mean, I think the printer is like $2,500 to $3,000. But again, print 3 Gengars essentially, and you're paying for your printer. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's like the thought process that would go.
And I can already think of strategies that you could do to make it less of an issue, right? Like, I'm not gonna say them because I don't want to give any ideas, but like immediately as I was like, you could do this, you could do this. Like, this is how, if I was a vendor, I'd be like on guard for these things. And I hate that. You know, it sucks.
Right. No, it's always like, I have these cards sometimes and I'm like, if I pick something, I'm like, shit, can I see the flash through it? You know, like the flashlight test, like through the card. I'm like,
and that's not even a good test.
No, it's not. I'm like, oh, damn it. Like, can I see it? I'd see a little bit of it. I'm like, I don't know. And then my buddy was saying like, to get this, like, I don't know if it was like a UV flashlight that you shine on the back of like slabs, especially PSA slabs, like see like the seals. I don't know if like over time, I'm sure scammers are going to figure out a way to get those. And that's why like they're constantly reintroducing new things to kind of whatever. It's a scary thing, but just be on your toes, guys, because especially if you're out there buying collections, if you guys are a part of like the vending, or if you're just like buying collections because you collect, just be careful. You never know. Like if you have, even if you see them in person, it could be very tricky.
And this is why we started with that happy stuff of like, look at this guy had randomly in a binder, because these last two have been bummers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of like, ooh, sad things in the game.
Before we go into the reprints, I want to know, to the listeners and also to you, Kota, what do you think of Palworld? I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh no, brother. I played it. Whenever 2 or 3 years ago, whenever the beta came out, I played the crap out of it.
The Pokemon with guns. That's what they're.
It's not. The game is not Pokemon at all. The pal catching mechanic is like tertiary. It's like there's so many other things. It is more akin to those who played Arc back in the day. Not even back in the day, not that long ago, but like Arc, where it's also survival building, worker management, that kind of stuff, and like the catching is like also there, but
some of them look awful.
Some of the designs are definitely, but the game itself is
watching it. I'm like
away from Pokemon.
Like, that's Lucario.
I really enjoy it.
I was like, wait,
it is 100%. I love the game because the gameplay is very fun. The TCG I could care less about because honestly, like the pals they're fun, but like they're not. I just like they're fun. They're fun. Yeah. They make the survival building and management kind of stuff that I enjoy because I was a Minecraft kid forever more fun.
Yeah,
but I never think of it as Pokemon. I know, like this, other than the designs, yes, definitely being.
Yeah, that's probably what I see. Like the TCG is kind of crazy. I'm not interested
in the TCG.
No, and I'm not even sure that it piqued my interest to look, but the thing that's circulating now is the actual craze of the booster boxes. And the big thing is that they misspelled the word Palworld on their booster box.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. So that's one of the reasons. And guys, we would love to hear if you guys are collecting Palworld, if you've heard of it. I'm sure you guys have. What do you guys think of it? People are going crazy, and they're saying that if this is misspelled on essentially a first edition box, it says Palword on the top right corner of the booster box, Palword. So I was listening to someone and I'm like, why do they keep saying Palword? And it was like a joke because they misspelled it on the box. So I can try to pull it up, but I don't know. People are always coming into the live stream like, hey, do you have this TCG? Do you have that TCG? I'm like, no, I don't. I barely have time to like go live selling Pokemon right now. I'm never going to be able to do One Piece or Lorcana or but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a huge.
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I don't really have time to like go into something else. But I just wanted to throw it out there. Ask what you're.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Game's fun. Game's fun. I honestly don't. You haven't even thought about the
TCG.
The TCG just because I know with the market right now and the environment that it would be insane, and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot who I was listening to. I was definitely like a YouTube live, and they were like, TCGs are like starting to feel like crypto, where like, and then like everyone that sees a new TCG pop up just jumps on the bandwagon, and then like you've got Pokemon and like Pokemon and like Magic, for example, that are like Bitcoin and Ethereum, like the two top, and then like all these little ones pop up, and then everyone like jumps to get them because of the hype. Right now, TCGs are crazy. Everyone's trying to get into a TCG. It's just like, what are we doing? So I don't know. That's how I felt about that. I feel like any TCG that comes out right now, people are either going to jump on either the first edition boxes just to have them. My Little Pony kind of went crazy for a little bit, but it's like, My Little Pony
did. I missed that.
It did.
I missed that.
It might still be. Who knows? I mean, there might still be a pocket of My Little Pony because I think there's like another box coming out. Who knows? But speaking of other boxes coming out, let's go right into these reprints. So recently, Alpha Investments and a bunch of other bigger, I guess, influencers, YouTubers that have distro have confirmed that they are going to be getting Destined Rivals booster boxes, guys. Now, we've said we don't think that we're going to get these booster boxes. It's over a year, and we're barely getting the booster boxes we are now. So to add to the craziness of like what we've been calling a slump, a summertime slowdown, some people are saying crash, not only are we getting an injection of all three of the smaller sets, main sets that we've gotten so far this year in Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, Summertime, and now reprints of Destined Rivals, which we probably needed because of not even a year out. The boxes were crazy. And we'll look at the boxes in a second. But definitely seen GameStop actually had them. And GameStop had them for like, I think $100 or something like that. Maybe a little over $100, which is the ET. That's for the ETB. Sorry. The ETB.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
The ETB was like $2 something. It was crazy. So definitely you can see an ETB and not even a year old being in the $200 range. It was like $280, I think. Let's share the screen real quick. But we are going to be getting them. So real quick, you guys have probably seen, if you're keeping an eye on the market, if you're looking to buy stuff, you've probably seen people trying to sell their positions on this stuff or whatever. Here's the ETB. You can see, 6 months. The high was 276. So, but in a year, you're up 38%, but in the last month, it's down basically a little over 20% and it's really just like, from not even the last month, really. I mean, it's kind of came crashing down. So if you are looking to get something of Destined Rivals, whether you're investing, looking to make a position on it, I think that you should definitely keep an eye on it. We haven't gotten the reprint yet, as far as I'm concerned. So I think the pricing is still going to come down a bit, especially with all of the ETBs going through GameStop and then your LGSs. Here's the booster box. I mean, the booster box was at $640 in May.
Yeah, I remember talking about that and just being like, this is absurd.
$640 in May. It's at $467. It's almost $200 off its high. Again, in a year, you're up 50% in a year, even with that drop. In a month, it's down about 16%. So I think that this is still going to come down. It'll probably, it's in like the mid 400s right now. It'll probably get closer to 400 by the time this stuff comes out. And it's kind of crazy to see like a lot of these people that had them and they're just selling them. It's like, why were you holding on to them? Like, if this comes, like, keep those and buy more. And for those of you guys that want to make a position and you have some, I would dollar cost average into this. That's how I look at it. If you're trying to make build up your investment on this. If you're looking to rip, I don't know. Is $400 high? Probably to rip. Oh, I don't hear you.
I think I need to get a new cord because this had an issue last time. I think my cord's
yeah. No, you're good.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive stuff. $400, I would not rip it, but yeah, again, it's funny when people panic sell because what are you doing in the first place?
Yep.
You're trying to catch a falling knife at this point. I don't understand why you're doing that. Again, unless you're in a position where it's like, as soon as it starts coming, like you have a sell order where it's like, as soon as it comes down below this, I'm selling everything. All right, whatever. That's fine. I mean, hopefully you're still profiting and not losing money on it. But this is why when it was in the high fives, mid sixes, I always went like, this can't be like, even if they hadn't reprinted the box, the market would have come down to where even like a true market correction, like long-term correction, would still bring it down in the 400s. Like, I believe, I don't think this box would have stayed at above 600 if we had never gotten a reprint of, of the booster boxes itself. So, I mean, this is cool. I give Pokemon crap constantly, so I'll give them credit. They at least did the right box. If they're going to reprint booster boxes from Scarvy, it needed to be this one. They were ETBs as well. We're finally getting the second wave, or the actual second wave, it sounds like, of the other booster boxes, which is fine. That'll probably mean that when those hit sites, you'll be able to get them potentially, because MSRP, they'll basically be MSRP at that point if they're not already. I haven't looked at them this week, but that's great for people that claim to be MSRP gang. You should be able to eat.
Not definitely.
Chaos Rising and Pitch Black and Perfect Order all hit. You're going to be cooking.
Yeah, those sets for sure. This, I don't even think distros are going to be selling these for less than 400. I think between 300 and 400 is what I heard. So again, guys,
unless they hit the Pokemon Center website, you're not getting these MSRP.
No. So here's
because again, shops and sellers are not getting a MSRP.
Correct. Here's the interesting thing, and I heard, and Alex from Nostalgianomics actually brought up a good point. Like he was always big on Paldea Evolved, and I always gave him shit about it. Like, it's a big set. I don't think anything great aside from the Magikarp and a few other cards.
It's funny. I love that set.
A lot of people do, and I appreciate the starters. Yeah, all the starters, exactly. At this price point, though, do you even buy Paldea Evolved if it's the same price as Destined?
The reason that you buy Paldea Evolved is you're not getting a reprint of this, right? You're not there. Yeah, there will be no reprints of it. So it falling right now is just due to the market correction or the summer cooldown, whatever you want to call it. It's not due to an influx of product in that sphere. So there's a known quantity versus you don't know how much, because they're reprinting the booster boxes now, but what happens if they decided to give it the 151 treatment and gets printed for 3 years or seemingly 3 years, and product keeps coming out, and all of a sudden you got another wave. You get the surging sports treatment, right?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
Then you might have better opportunities to enter the market there. But at the same time, it is the quote unquote kind of rocket set. So I don't think either is a bad choice. They just have the underlying, what's the word? The underlying conditions on which you would be purchasing, or the basis you'd be purchasing, are just different.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see because we know Pokemon. So what does this mean? Because this is stuff that we haven't seen in a year. We have not seen them reprint or re-release booster boxes, at least for any set, really. Surging Sparks, I think, was it. And we also got Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade. We got a bunch of Twilight Masquerade ETBs. Was it this year? I feel like I got some of those.
It was last year.
Was it last year? So the market's going to get hit for a little bit. For everyone that's selling, I don't know what you guys are thinking, because this happens when stuff comes into the market. It will get picked up. Also, it will get ripped. Some of it will get held, and then the price goes back up.
This could get the Prismatic Evolution's treatment, where it's like massive reprint, and then it like takes a dip for a bit, and by the time October rolls around, you're going to see it back up in the 500s.
Bro, listen to this. Knows? Like, we don't know what they're doing right now, right? We don't know what they're doing, whether they were printing, like, because here's the thing. So I'm interested to know, like, when did you print these Pokemon? Like, when did you print these? Because I thought you were printing the hell out of 30th, which is why we got these smaller sets. Again, like things that we think about and talk about, right? But like, when did you print these? Because also, what else did you print? Are we going to get more Black and White? Are we going to get more Mega Base, more Phantasmal Flames? Are we actually going to get more of those? Because those other booster boxes are also, for being modern sets, obviously, one's over 300, one's over 400, I believe, in Mega and Phantasmal. So what does that mean for the rest of these? I think that if we've got investors in here, I think you guys, and I know a lot of you guys did comment saying you're holding, you're not selling. So that's probably the best thing you can do right now. But it's going to be a little bit of a shaky road. I know a lot of the new people that are in here in the investing space, at least, are used to everything going up and quick. Yeah. And it's just that's not how things should go in anything, not in stocks, not in anything that you're investing your money in. It should take time, and that's healthy. We've lived through an unhealthy growth period right in Pokemon right now, but it's going to be a little bit of a crazy time, you know?
Yeah. One, not financial advice, of course. Two, I think in regards to, I think what probably my estimation, because of how robust the Pokemon Center releases were for 30th, is this was, running around the same, because we don't know how, we have like kind of loose ideas on how early out there, or for how far out they're printing stuff. So 30th might have been printed for a while, and this was like, okay, now that we're finished with 30th, let's jump on this before we get to that. And maybe that's why Delta Rain's a November release, right?
Yep.
It's not. It's a pretty long ways away, and it looks like there's a lot of, at least some of the products, or either they fixed their systems, which I won't believe until I see it, or there was a lot of stuff on Pokemon Center, and people were able to get a lot of stuff. I know for me, like getting the ETBs like 2.5 hours in after I got kicked out several times was like,
yep, yeah, stunning. Hopefully, I don't get canceled, but
yeah, I'm hoping that we'll see. This is like my assumption is they always have some kind of reprints running, right?
Yeah,
and this is the one, and maybe this is the only one we see for a while. But credit to them to picking the one that needed it. This was one that needed it, because we didn't get Journey Together.
Yep,
and we didn't get what was after.
Black and White. Black and White is the specialty set that came
Black and White.
Yeah.
And that will probably be the next one, but we got, hopefully Ascended will also be in there too.
I did also, don't forget it. So here's the thing. This kind of opens up the floodgates a little bit as far as like my thought process, at least. I did hear, I think we're going to get Journey Together ETBs and also Black and White poster collections. Again, I don't have any of that myself. It's just hearing what some of these other influencers that have distro have said. So if they're saying it, that means someone's reached out to them, whether it's they came across. Yeah.
Because there have been people in the past that have preached reprints that had distro that lied. Not saying any of these did, or they at least were not, they were wrong. They were dead wrong.
No, so I heard it from like,
until we see it.
Like when you hear it from like
sources.
Right. No, 100%. When you hear it from Alpha Investments, when you hear it from Danny Phantom, like those guys, Danny Phantom especially, has no reason. Again, and if he's getting asked the question, I don't know how big of a reprint it is. But this now opens up. Like Prismatic Evolutions is the last set to go out of rotation in April. Like we're gonna get, it's like we haven't seen Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown, Shrouded Fable, Surging, and Prismatic. That's the next block going out. So like technically, Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Black and White, Mega, Phantasmal, and Ascended are in that next block. 2028. Like we can get reprints on all those sets all year next year. We're going to get 30th anniversary product galore.
I would hesitate.
That's what this means to me, to be honest. Like this kind of solidifies that.
I don't know that we'll get any of those other ones from that block, like the surging block.
No, I don't
just
think
because it's just not popular. It's not like the demand is with Phantasmal,
Right,
Mega Base, Destined Rivals, Ascended, like, and the specialty sets especially. So I think you'll see more of those, but I don't see a reason. I don't see them looking at Shrouded Fable or Stellar Crown and being like, this really needs a reprint, right?
Yep.
Not to say it won't, but for especially booster boxes, I'd be very surprised. I think this might be maybe this was part of their long-term, because obviously this was started a while ago. So maybe this was part of their long-term fix to some of the market stuff, is just kind of target down the biggest things.
Yep.
They tried with Prismatic, didn't work. They're trying it with Destined. We'll see if it works. They'll maybe try it with Black and White. They'll try it with Ascended, undoubtedly. 30th will get printed a ton. I think it has been printed a ton at this point, just based off, anecdotally. So it'll be interesting to see. I love it because I think that I think everyone wins, because long-term investors that are truly trying to invest long-term, like, you get to get product cheaper that you can then, put in your sealed collection and hold until.
Because especially with this set, like, this is the best in class, right? Like, this is the one in Scarlet and Violet. So that's why Kota is saying, like, it's good that that's why they picked this one, essentially. It is. I'm making fun of it. I think it is. But so, like,
I know you do.
If it's already $200 off, it's high. Like, at what point would you now coming into this be like, okay, I'm going to pick some of these up, right? I mean, it's a little more. It's probably pushing the price of Phantasmal Flames. I think I would much rather have Destined than Phantasmal Flames, in my opinion. Again, we spoke about it last week. There's a Charizard and there's a Gold Charizard, and then that's it. In my opinion, I think.
I guess I'm holding anything. I just want to hold the Charizard. I don't necessarily want the box. But then again, like, Obsidian is weirdly high still.
Yeah, because now it's like, well, they're not.
It's like a premium.
Those. Yeah.
So it's battle of the premiums. Is the Charizard premium better than the kind of Team Rocket premium? Because it's not Team Rocket. It's like Team Rocket-ish. Like, we can't fully commit to calling it Team Rocket, so we'll just call it Destined Rivals,
which we might get.
We want to include these other people into this. So
we might be getting another Team Rocket thing. Who knows? Remember with that?
I love it.
What was that? They.
I forget. I forgot what it was called. Are you in Team Rocket or something like that? Yeah, it was a question.
Are you down with Team Rocket?
Are you down with Team Rocket?
Get down with Team Rocket. All right. Well, that kind of like wraps up the main, of the pod. We're gonna go into. I want to look at Storm Emeralda prices, but real quick, I haven't seen anything on that RGB Mew at all, like, online. So I don't know. Because it's fake. I don't know, guys. Have you guys seen anything? I know that we've gotten, and it was funny. I'm like, again, what did we say the emojis were? And I'm seeing the red dot, the green dot, the blue dot. I'm like, what the frick? Yeah. The RGB. That's what it was. I don't know have you guys seen Savages? Have you guys seen? Let us know anything on it, like anything that would tell you that it's fake, that it's not. I have no idea. I haven't even seen that person that was streaming. I haven't seen any like new things coming out. I guess because the luster is gone. Like, they already opened up and seen the stuff. Maybe they maybe Whatnot came down, and I don't know. Who knows? We are uploading some shorts. I've been busy uploading shorts.
Sav's doing all this work. Credit to Savs. I've done none of it.
I've been like,
show up.
Hey, listen. No one just wants to see one person talk. I need to have somebody to feed off of. I'm not going to be laughing by myself.
Someone needs to be the person that people get pissed at constantly. Right. That's me.
Exactly. So yeah, we need to have a good cop, bad cop. So I just can't just be good cop all the time.
I am clearly the bad guy.
So yeah, I haven't seen anything. It's interesting.
Multiple times.
I don't know. I honestly, I do hope it's fake. Who the hell knows?
I still hope to all that is good in the world that it is fake, because it is
until I see it in person.
Gosh dang ugly. It looks like is that dude they had the printer that you were talking about screwed up, and they're like, crap, this looks terrible, let me get rid of this, and then someone was like, wait, put it in a resealed pack. I can get everybody hyped or Pokemon said, that boy knows what he's doing. Sign him up.
Oh my gosh. Here, let me show these up real quick. This is this is what we're looking at right now with Storm Emeralda. So I don't know if it's easy to pull the regular. Actually, I don't even see the gold on here, which usually always happens
which means it's just not stocked.
Yeah. So and it's definitely been more, and I think it's still more than the Mega Rayquaza SAR, which is at $844 market price on TCG Player. Very, very mixed reviews on this card. We had some mixed reviews on it as well last week when we were going through it. We're not going to really go through it again, but I did see a video of someone that opened like 10 or 12 packs in a row and had this card. Who knows if they're resealed or what the story was. I don't know if they're mappable. Who knows? Whenever I buy my stuff, and I always tell people on my live stream, I buy sealed cases of Chinese when I can. I don't want to get loose packs. I don't know where the hell they're coming from.
I hate loose packs.
Yeah, so that's how I move.
Dude.
I am happy to see Raikou.
Yeah, it's gone back up in price because when I saw the TCG Player email went out and it was like the Raikou's at $68. I was like, excuse me.
you better put some respect
up for the fact that this card is so under, and then like it looks like on TCG Player they people are buying it up, so that's fantastic. Shout out to the Kecleon that we were talking about last week.
I was just gonna say that shit. I'm very interested.
Literally $10 more than Kyogre.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out in English. I'm very interested to see if that's going to be more than those. I think it will be mainly. I mean, guys, that's the tax on the artist. The artists always draw. I mean, look, it's a beautiful card. Our pole dancing take was hysterical. That's one of the shorts that I put up because I loved it. So dude, funny. I mean, obviously it was higher, it came down. That's how everything should go after release.
For the Raikou.
I don't know why these Golurks are so high, which is crazy to me. And I don't know if it's playability or the popularity because
it's an SAR. It's like the next to last SAR, except for it's the worst of the Pokemon SARs.
But where's Zinnia? Zinnia
is low. Wait, no, Zinnia might not be available. The
SAR? I was gonna say because usually in Japanese.
Let me pull up eBay.
Usually in Japanese, the female trainers in general are always popping off. And
what was it? Zinnia's
Trust. Yeah. I mean, singles aren't too bad.
Yeah, it's like you can get it it's sold for $30.
Interesting.
That's below. I mean, that's lower than the Kecleon. That's down in the Kyogre range.
Yeah,
which are guaranteed in every box. So you get 3 of the ARs.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I think the Golurk is just as if that's an SAR and it's a Pokemon. I mean, it's still, what is it, 54, 55? What is it, 55? 55-ish? Yeah.
Yeah, 55.
And the full arts, of course, in Japanese are, secret rares. So that makes a little bit of sense for that.
Yeah, the Rayquaza is 77. Someone commented last week, you guys can't be smart if you're saying it wrong. I'm like, oh shit.
No. The smart thing is the fact that we acknowledge that we're saying it wrong, but we're still but we're going to do it anyway.
Oh, God.
I'm smart, but it doesn't mean I'm going to make the right decision. It just means I know I'm making the wrong decision and I'm proud of it.
It's just how I like how it sounds. That's all.
It's Rayquaza.
I'm very. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out in English. This could be.
I'm very excited.
This could be another Pitch Black type event where it's like, the Mega Darkrai, Akira Gawa, so good. I mean, it's Rayquaza. It's different. It's very different.
There is so much less attachment to Mega Darkrai because it's brand new and it looks like a big blueberry than there is to Mega Rayquaza, which has been around since the Mega Ruby Avasire, that has all the lore, that has Rayquaza being itself. I do not expect that. I expect it to be more. I would anticipate the price being more along the lines of a little bit under Mega Base right now than like
makes
even
sense. Coming out the gate like over 200 like over 250, like it'll be high, but so did Pitch Black.
I would say it's probably gonna be in the 300s. I would say it's probably gonna come out of the gates at 300.
Damn. I mean,
I'm sure it's not actually listed anywhere right now. Yeah, it's not. But I would anticipate what did Phantasmal hit the market at?
I think like 270.
I would. My
250 and 300.
My thought is it's gonna be in the same area, probably maybe like 5 to 10% less. So yeah, 260s.
Yeah,
and it's a deep enough set that I could see it having a little bit of a takeoff for a bit.
I mean, looking at this already, it's better than Phantasmal Flames with the hits.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would.
Rayquaza is up there with Charizard as far as popularity. It's up there.
I mean, not nearly the same card, but it's definitely up there with popularity.
And you got the Raikou, you got the Mega Gallipods, cool, the Kecleon, the Kyogre, the Groudon, the Magmar, the Electivire. You got some, and I wonder how these, dude, honestly, we didn't even look at these. These are being reintroduced into this in this set as well. These like break card type stadiums.
Yeah.
The stadium's going to be break.
The stadiums are fine.
But like, I wonder how this is going to play in like the English teach. Like, I don't know how these even play, to be honest, but
I have no clue. I wasn't around for it when it was around before. So yeah. I don't know, but Phantasmal, when it came out around 270, dipped down to like 220s. But it wasn't that long, and it's spectacular. I would expect it to be a baby version of that because of its Rayquaza and the Raikou and Kyogre and Groudon. It's just be hard to beat those. If this had Mega Blastoise in it, it would have been great.
When are we
getting it?
Shoot, I don't even want to say we're definitely.
Well, Mega Era is going to go on forever. Mega Era is going to go on for another year,
at least another year. So we should get that a couple of sets before we get Mega Fates. So. Did we talk about Mega X Mega Parade and what I thought last pod? I don't remember.
Well, we've talked about it several times. So.
But like, are we going to get like Mega versus Mega? I don't know if I talked about it on the live stream, if I had like the epiphany on the live stream and I brought it up, or do you think it's going to be like a lot of people are saying it could be tag team, but if it's saying Mega X Mega, like, X like verse. So like Mega versus like, imagine having like a card that is like, I'm going to throw out the popular ones in this, a Mega Charizard X Mega Gengar in the freaking, similar to like the Charizard V alternate art and Brilliant with the Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith, where they're fighting each other, like that type of card. Is that like, is that what Mega X Mega means? I don't know.
I'm going to this is something that when you said that, I immediately thought of Hunter x Hunter. One of my buddy's favorite animes ever, which I'm fine with. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. And the X is just like, it's just aesthetic. It's Hunter x Hunter, but it's just Hunter x Hunter. It's not, it's an aesthetic thing. Seemingly, through the 2 or 3 articles that I've looked at it since we started talking about this. So it's probably nothing. And it's probably just that quirky Japanese language thing that we don't understand. Or that seems like it's going to be something, but it probably isn't anything.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
It's weird because it's a high class.
I love it. Tag teams be cool.
It's weird because it's a high class set. They usually announce it's usually with some type of like of the gimmicks in the name, like Terastal and, all that stuff, right? Like it's weird.
Well, Black and White wasn't.
Yeah, that's true. Well, was Black and White a high class set?
And
a holiday set?
Hidden. I mean, all the Fate sets are just kind of Fate sets. Yeah, in Japanese. It was the high class.
In Japanese.
No, it wasn't a high class set. What am I thinking of?
Because it's like V-Star Universe was like V-Stars, and then.
But the Mega in the name is the gimmick, though.
Well, yeah. So right. So Mega Dream EX, and then this is Mega X Mega Parade. I don't know. Like,
I mean, we're going off of a copyright.
Yeah, no, it's true.
To be fair,
and it's like sometimes the translation isn't always.
And I'm pretty sure Mega, and I could be wrong, comments, feel free to correct me. I know you will anyway. I love you, comments. I love you so much. I have so much fun reading.
Sudokudo is definitely going to get you. Go ahead.
Sudoku is my best friend. Frick. Mega.
Yeah, Mega X Mega. Dude, give me a Mega
Dream.
Bro.
Mega Dream didn't have EX in the copyright.
Oh, so it's just Mega Dream?
So it's just Mega Dream. When we looked this up, I'm pretty sure that's what we found out. Again, I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably just a gimmick, but we also have so much time on our hands that it's really easy to overanalyze everything.
Yeah, it's like 6 months away. So
at least we don't. There has been nothing announced or nothing seen, and
early next year after Aura Seeker in Japanese. Yeah. All right. Well, I just put it out there. I was like, damn, is that like going to be a Mega versus Mega? Yo, give me it because I want it. And it's like a newer tag team style. Like
tag team would be insane. I would love it because again, I wasn't really ripping that much in tag team era.
Either. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Delta Species.
I'm so sad I missed it. I opened Black and White. I opened X and Y, and then took a break. And I was just playing the game like crazy for Sun and Moon. I was also a broke college student, and then, or not even college student. I was a broke, not graduated college student that still had student loans. Shout out student loans in college and the poor decisions I made going there. But I skipped that era and then I came back in Sword and Shield, and I will never get over the fact that
I'll never forgive myself.
Tag team is my favorite like card gimmick we've ever had, and I just missed the boat.
Yeah,
completely on that. So sad.
Yeah. Well, it's all right.
Anyway,
we'll get it when it comes back around. I want to go into the final part of ours, but guys, pay attention. It's gonna be coming up. What I want you guys to do for this next giveaway. But you want to go into pickups of the week? I don't know if you picked anything up.
Oh, I got no pickups. I'm still waiting on PSA. Apparently, PSA is gonna have my stuff done tomorrow.
Ooh, except
for it's still in assembly.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to have PSA as well.
PSA is supposed to be coming out tomorrow, and it's still in assembly. It's been in assembly for a month and a half, so I'm not getting that anytime soon, which is a bummer. Because all the cards I've sent have since tanked in value, which is fine because some of them I was going to keep anyway, but I was kind of like...
Well, does the potential upcharge now go away if you had a potential upcharge?
No, none of them. It was Japanese stuff. I don't think any of it. Was a bunch of the Psyducks and stuff like that from Mega Dream. It was a bunch of Mega Dream stuff, so I don't think I'm getting that, but... I
have some Mega Dream in mind too. That's how many months ago I sent it.
I just want a PSA 10 Japanese Psyduck so bad, and I want to sit on my account. I have 4 or 5 of them there in that order, and I just want to know how screwed I am.
Yeah,
I want them to let me give them my money.
Right, it's going to be a big bill.
No, I didn't pick up anything.
All right, before I get into mine, I'm gonna go get the thing real quick.
This Parasect.
Oh, I like it.
I got a power. Every episode, I could just pull a new one of these random Topps cards.
I love it. I think I have that one too.
Oh, look, I picked this. I literally picked this up just now. I physically picked it up. What's in the box?
Kota's saying what's in the box because this is going to be our next giveaway right here. It's going to be a first partner illustration collection. So series 3, that is the newest one. That's officially dropping tomorrow, August 7th. It has 1 pack of Chaos Rising, 1 pack of Pitch Black, and the series 3, which I need for my my Mega Era promos binder. So I'm going to open this up at the end or before the end. But in order for you guys to enter for this, I want you guys to drop a spiderweb emoji because I just saw Spider-Man and it was freaking awesome. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait for Doomsday in December. So drop a spiderweb. I'm pretty sure there's a spiderweb emoji or a spider, one of the two or both. And write which one of the starters in this pack you like most. We've got Gen 3, 6, and 9 in this one. I'm probably gonna go with 9.
Wait, are you saying which specific starter or which generation?
Oh, which gen?
Oh, which gen is 3?
Yeah, which gen?
I was gonna go Mudkip. I love Mudkip so much.
Yeah, Froaky's in here, right? There's a Froaky.
Yeah.
There's also I don't know, because the most connected to, I probably am Scarlet and Violet, because that's like the first full era that I've been a part of.
That's true.
I do love Roki, but damn, that Fuecoco is so cute. Quaxley and Sprigatito, they're so cute. So we'll open this up and see which one I get. I need all of the versions of that. So we're going to give one of those away to one lucky listener. When should we give it away, Kota? Another 5 episodes? We'll give it 5 episodes?
Let's make it a round number, just say 35 then.
Yeah, just because like people are still listening to the other ones late and they get in on it. So yeah, I picked up some bangers this week.
Oh, baby.
I did.
What you got? What's in the box?
Okay.
That's a good card right there.
Dude, I freaking love
all my boxes. It's got islands. It's got water. It's got 58 million different Pokemon in it.
Yep, I am showing the for the audio only listeners. If there are any of you out there, if there are any of you audio, they can't comment. I don't think. Anyway, Aerodactyl V alternate art from Lost Origin. Hey, you guys, you can.
If you just listen to it's not like they're gatekeeping. Like, oh, you didn't watch the video, you don't get to speak.
You don't get to comment.
You don't get to comment.
I'm showing the Aerodactyl V alternate art. And sometimes people just listen to us while they're driving. If you listen to us while you're driving, shout out to you. Thank you.
Eyes on the road.
Eyes on the road. Though.
Hey, stop looking at your phone. I know we're beautiful. You have to look at the road.
Into my eyes. Do not.
You'll get lost in Sav's eyes.
The Aerodactyl V I have, because I have a master set, or I'm very close to doing a master set of Lost Origin. So I already have this card. This card, I was not in Pokemon. I saw it. It was in the same collection as that, and I love it. Okay.
Oh, this Mewtwo is so cool.
This is such dude, honestly, when I look at this artwork, who is in here? Is it Smeargle? Who is in this card?
Smeargle. I see Toxtricity. What is that leg?
Is Inteleon in there?
Toxel. Inteleon, yeah. Inteleon's in the background. A Dreepy, and then there's like a leg of something with the band. It almost looks like Hoopa's leg, but I don't know. Hoopa usually floats. I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Too small to be Giratina. I don't know.
I love it. I love the card.
That's really cool. It's such a good card.
I've seen it for a while. I've had my eye on it, and it was part of this collection that I picked up, and I'm like, holy shit, I need it. So 2 bangers.
He was one of my favorite Pokemon, so I approve.
Yeah, thanks. I picked it up. I'm like, I got to get this. I got to get it. So those 2 were added in. Yeah, that's it for. Oh wait, actually, no, wait. One more thing. One more thing. A friend of the Savage community and pod probably. She went to Card Party, and I've wanted one of these for so long, and she picked one up. For me. It is the Slab Bag official, guys. If you haven't seen these, the company is called Slab Bags. That's what their account is on Instagram. And wherever, I guess, but they like frequently sell out of these. They might even be sold out now again. I think they're really cool. Like this is kind of like a leatherish feel to it. It's got a little zipper on the back. It's got a zipper in the front where you can put your slab in. I've got the PSA 10 Charizard from Paldean Fates, which I absolutely think should be the chase in that set. And then it's got a zipper on the top, which you can you can put multiple slabs in here. You could put your trades, you could put money if you're vending wherever, and you just wear it right around your right here. Bing, bing, bang, boom, just like this. How you doing? Just like you're wearing.
Put your illustrator Pikachu in there. We all know you have, so then someone can mug you.
Exactly. That we all know I don't have. I'll never have that card. But that that's another thing that I got. It was she shipped it out to me today. Shout out to Yuki.
That's it.
Yeah. I think it was so cool. She goes, I'm like, how much do you want for shipping? And she goes, I want nothing for shipping, but I want first dibs at your trade binder at Collecticon in November. I was like, deal.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So that's cool. The pickups this week. Yeah. Do you want to go into comments? Do you want to?
Let's get into comments.
Yeah.
Jump into comments. Thank you guys for commenting. The episode last week did really well. According to Sav, I don't look at the metrics anymore because I'm too much of an analytics metrics head, and I was like, I gotta stop this.
It did. You guys crushed it. Thank you.
That's it. Appreciate it. What are we up to follower wise?
We are currently at 282 on Spotify.
Didn't we just say like 250? Like
a couple episodes ago. Yeah, dude, it's you guys are crushing.
Wow. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. And yeah, like
market might be cooling down, but the podcast
Heating up, baby. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna start to open this up so I can. Yeah.
Yeah. He's muting. Everybody, he's muted. All right. First, we got Corey, who we did address this comment briefly. He said, "You can't be smart when it comes to Pokemon and then purposely mispronounce the name Rayquaza just because the wrong way sounds cooler." Yes, we can. You can be both. If we were doing it out of ignorance, you could say that. But we know what we're doing. We acknowledge that it's wrong, but like we're still going to do it because it's more fun.
We do what we want.
Pokemon is not fun. Yeah, like I'm gonna say Rayquaza until the day I die.
That's how I've always said it.
Thanks for the comment, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
I love that. That's funny.
I hope you hear this and keep coming back, buddy. Thank you.
We mean this in a joke. We don't mean this in like a personal manner. Obviously, we're having fun with this. I was
gonna say zero shots fired, complete nothing.
I saw it and I immediately commented like, well, I mean, like you gotta be smart to think outside the box. When we don't want to be put in the box. You can't put us in a box.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Purge. That's a reference. I don't know what it's from.
Dirty Dancing.
Never seen it.
It's because you don't watch movies. I mean, I don't watch movies either. But
I don't watch movies. It's funny. My parents just went to see the Spider-Man as well, and the new Spider-Man movie, and I was like, "That's cool." I'm not gonna. No, there's like, even the Odyssey. I know that movie is incredible. I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. I'm just gonna wait till it comes out. And
small tangent. Tom Holland and Zendaya are having a freaking year. They're both in the Odyssey, and I had no idea. They're both in that movie as well. So two movies that are grossing $1 billion, and Zendaya is also in Dune, which is probably going to do $1 billion in December coming out. And I'm sure Tom Holland's also going to be in Doctor Doom. Dude, they're having a year. It's crazy. And also, what's that show?
They've been having a year. They've been having the last few years. Honestly,
dude,
they've been
Euphoria. Like a new season of Euphoria came out this year too. So she's crushing it. But carry on.
Kendrick song?
Huh? What?
The Kendrick song?
No, not the
first. That was the first one. Come on, that's the first diss track. God. That was his first diss track in that beef. I love that song.
Drake for life. Go ahead. Anyway.
I can't stand Drake at all. That would be the most divisive thing that's ever said between us is
Drake or Kendrick.
I can't stand Drake. Before this, I can never stand Drake. I think Hotline Bling was such an abysmally awful song and music video and just such an egregious affront to music that I said I cannot stand this person. I will never. And
so catchy.
And that was before Catchy is not good. Friday was a very popular song for a very long time. Shout out Rebecca Black.
Oh my God. Hope
you're doing well. Hey, but you know what? Catchy. You know what else was catchy? Some side tangent of the day. Someone was talking about LMFAO the other day.
I love LMFAO.
And they're like, my wife hates it. I started playing it, and I just like slowly, gradually, with Sexy I Know, as like the beats starting to get louder, I just increase the volume. She's like,
"I'm sexy and I know it."
I just blasted. I was like, "This song is
so good,
stupid, and so incredible."
It's
but
so good. Come on.
Again, catchy does not mean good.
No, come on, Savages.
Incredibly stupid song.
Drop that also in your comment, Kendrick or
it's Kendrick. It's Kendrick. I'm sure me saying that will also make people not want to do this one, which I'm fine with. I'm kind of enjoying being a little bit of a heel. I love all of you guys so much. You don't understand how much fun I have doing this podcast.
Good. So good. Me too.
I'm also I'm like the most non-confrontational person in real life. I just like talking about stuff, and then when I'm talking about stuff, I'll get riled up. But like, if someone was actually offended, I don't actually it's fine. You don't have to. I'm fine with whatever you think. I don't really care that much about any of this, but I have fun, saying Rayquaza constantly. Oh, Lord. Anyway, Picasso Jim Mint said, thoughts on Pokemon going the sports route as far as rare and COS cards. Sports products have different tiers, different tier products, as in National Treasures is crazy high-end money, but Topps Chrome is decent money. I know they're different companies, Panini and Topps, but what if Pokemon went that route? Maybe just have sets for playability and sets for more collector route, which I believe Magic has like the collector booster boxes and then the play booster boxes. And I think having cards signed by artists, like an athlete thing would be autograph would be dope. Yeah.
Dude, that would be so interesting to see how that plays out.
Interesting. I wonder if that's the jump the shark moment. Like if that is too much, and I don't know that it fits the branding super well to do it like that. I still am of the mind that it's an interesting concept. I would still prefer them to just do the like some kind of like secret, like again, the secret special illustration rare, like a secret alternate art, like hopefully what that everybody says that stupid Mew is going to be, but actually good.
Can you imagine like a 1-of-1 signed Shinji Kanda Pokemon card?
Oh, can you imagine? That would lose your mind.
So I'm saying that's a Picasso Gem Mix coming out. That's a pretty good,
or even like a Veronica Taylor signed Ash's Pikachu. That's like completely not even like, it's not even an alternate art. It's just a card that's in there. And it's like 1-of-1 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff would be cool. Hey, what's the name of the guy that did the theme song? Jason Page. Is that his name?
Yeah, Jason Page.
Yeah, he can finally. He wants to sell. He wants to sign everything. He can. He'll do as many serialized signatures.
Can't give away his autograph. Shit.
I feel bad because, man, I understand what he's doing, but also like it's kind of funny when people are like, this dude's just trying to milk this. He's been milking it for literally 30 years, and I'm like, I mean, he made a banger of a song,
singing it. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's a cool concept. I do like that.
This Picasso was actually the one that said about. Yeah, I don't know if you want me to read that. He commented again, or you want to go on?
We can just go. It was good stuff. It was kind of talking about he's starting to do, or they are starting to do some building, building, making content, doing that stuff. There will probably be a day where we'll do a whole like segment about content creation, because I professionally was doing it for several years, doing videography and video editing and all that stuff for a decently sized YouTube channel amongst a couple other YouTube channels. So, and you've been doing the ribbon ships and that kind of stuff for a while. So there will probably be a time where we'll talk more about that.
That's a really good point.
Because I'm sure there are other people that are also they're wanting to do content creation or started doing content creation. I've done some videos on content creation because, again, that was my profession for the last several years. So, but yeah, and I do think him talking about like having people on, like kind of random people on the phone in kind of old AM radio sports.
Dial in, guys. Let us know.
Yeah, I think like a listener take purge where the listeners literally get to pop in and do a take purge.
You got to turn the.
We might need to do that as it might be worth doing as a
pre-recorded. But how would people go to dial in?
Well, I was thinking more like we say, hey, if you're interested, contact, and then we can just kind of like get them in, like send out the link to an email and then say, hey, whatever. I don't know how it works with you. Can't figure it out, but
we'll figure it out.
Either way, we'll probably be fine. As long as we'll just mute them if we need to. If you start saying something crazy. Look at you, Sudokudas. I know Sudokudas is going to come in with some absolute nonsense. We're going to have to mute them.
Sometimes people get shy when they have to talk, so they might not call in. But yeah,
I feel like I personally hope not, because I think the banter between us would be very fun. Awesome. They'd probably destroy me in it. Speaking of the devil, Sudokudos gave the green emoji, which again we forgot what emoji we said. For this one, we did say one with the spider web or spider for all that, but if you made it this far, leave just a radio. Leave a telephone. Want a telephone or radio? Your choice. Some old rotary looking telephone if they have one.
They probably do have that.
They have everything at this point, man. It's crazy. Suku said, so hyped for the Kyogre and Groudon illustration rares. Yeah, they're really cool.
Hell yeah.
The more I looked at it, the more I'm actually on the side now. I think the Kyogre is better. I like the Kyogre is better than the Groudon, but I also think that the Groudon from Paldea or Paradox Rift is better than that. Looking at it, I was like, there are elements that I wish it was a little brighter, but the landscape behind it's just so good that it's close, but it doesn't get out.
I'm proud of you.
I had that thought. If only you could stop liking Drake. So because I'll say completely agree with Rant Kota, which is not their favorite version of me, but is a version. That Mew card makes no sense. And if Pokemon were to do something like that with all the incredible artwork they have access to, why would they make a card that looks like a printing error?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. And it's awful. It's like, I'm not going to rant about it again. I agree. Yeah. Me and Suikota's on the same page.
That's it.
Speaking of OGs, we got OG Chris popping in the chat. Saying Kyogre, Raikou, and connecting stadium cards are really cool, but an underwhelming set. Interesting take. The art is feeling rather repetitive with these recent sets. Vibrant colors, same art style, featuring close-up shot of the Pokemon mixed in with some AI slop. Where is the storytelling? Honestly, this Rayquaza is meh. The Oricorio promo from Phantasmal is better than this. We'll start there.
That's a lot to unpack take. There, Christopher.
That's an interesting take. Underwhelming set compared to what? You know, like is it, if it's compared to Mega Era, it's probably the second best set we've had.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Other than outside of Ascended, of course. If it's compared to like Scarvy, yeah, this would be like a Twilight Masquerade-esque set, like mid-tier Scarvy. Just because it doesn't have the depth. Scarvy is always going to be better. Like for me, it's always going to be better because of the depth. Like it's a fun rip still.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I agree with you, Chris, on the storytelling. And I saw a video. I sent it. I think it was this week. I sent it to Kota. Someone was actually going through their binder and brought it up, and it was like it's a very good point. Like the Scarlet and Violet illustration rares, seeing how we're getting illustration rares now. I think they described it like we're in our senior portrait era of illustration rares, where it's like just the Pokemon there and it's just like chilling. Whereas almost all the illustration rares in Scarvia were like beautiful, like storytelling. Like I'm going to show you this one right quick that I pulled out of a pack. This beautiful Metagross in like the snow that's like plowing, and there's like a snowman.
That is my favorite Metagross card.
It's so good, and it's like, you know, he's not like. He's much smaller in here, but like there's one in the background. There's a plow. It's like a whole storyline of them Pokemon in real life. Like I tend to agree with that. Like it's weird. It kind of feels a little rushed. I also don't know about the AI part of it, but I mean, yeah,
there's always a chance. If you told me the new Mew and Mewtwo, that whatever futuristic rare was AI, I would completely be like, yeah, looks like it. It is egregious, but yeah, I think the problem is, it's the Mega Era in and of itself feels like a set that was meant to be. I'm leaning in. We're gonna talk really, really close here.
Come closer.
My chair, the back of it is kind of like wrong way. I was a professional at some point in my life. My chair is kind of like jacked up, so the back doesn't have a lot of support. So when I sit back for too long, I'm like, oh my gosh. I think this whole Mega Era feels like an era that was meant to be 6 sets. And those 6 sets were meant to be all these sets together. Like this is supposed to be the Japanese like split, you know, like, oh, it's this and this, and then it combines in English.
Yep.
For me, it feels like that was what it was meant to be. And maybe the game got delayed and they realized they're going to have to do Mega Era for a long, because honestly, like Mega Era, it does feel repetitive. I think the fact that it is so shallow also really hurts it, because a lot of the SIRs are really not that interesting. And I'm not talking about the illustration rares, which is what Chris was talking about. I think that the SIRs, I mean, they're probably the majority of the SIRs I don't like. I don't really care for that much of Mega Era. Think of Phantasmal. I only like the Charizard. I don't care about the Mega Lopunny. I don't care about the Mega Sharpedo. I don't even remember what the other one is.
Yeah, what is the other? No, it's Rotom.
I'm fine with that one, but there's better Rotom cards out there, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these, like, think about Deltarune. I like the storytelling of the Mega Golurk is cool. Even if it's not my favorite card, just because it's so dark. There's a lot of sets that have been doing that kind of target setting. But then you have like Mega Zeraora, not good. I like it because I connected to a completely different IP. I didn't even like it's not like, as a card, it's not that great. Mega Chandelure,
it's just they're just
abysmal.
There. Yeah.
And then you get Mega or Ascended Heroes, and you get the 30th, which are infinitely better. It feels like those are exactly how they were meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then all these other sets were meant to be combined sets that they kind of were like,
no, if you think about it, I mean, Mega's huge. Mega's huge. But if you think about it, if we wanted to say, like, if you put Perfect Order and Phantasmal Flames together, the next two main sets, you've got a Charizard, you got a gold Charizard and Zygarde, you got the Zygarde SIR, the Charizard SIR, Meowth SIR.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
To Chinchino, like it's just more. You're not giving. It's just too repetitive. They're too small. They're too quick. I think one of the comments said, like, this is we're in like a collector's era right now. Like, this is for the collectors, for the players. Like
master setters and players are just
the players. Maybe it was the players. They said
it's so easy to master set these sets, and it is so easy to. It's got a lot of playability. Like Mega or Perfect Order. Zoom back in. Perfect Order, super playable. Meowth is insane. It brought in the full art Poképad and all, a lot of really great cards in this that are like mainstay staples that are at least got an upgrade if not were completely new cards.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree with it. I think there are more good illustration rares than there are percentage wise than there are SIRs. I feel like SIRs are where we've really seen a massive
decline in.
It's very hit or miss. It's like either it's the Mega Charizard, which is peak.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Rayquaza. I wouldn't say it's peak, but it's very good. In this set, it's probably in this era, it's probably the third best. I like the Mega Gardevoir. I like the Mega Lucario.
Yeah.
But there's so many that I'm like Mega Absol. No. Not for me. Mega Lopunny, no. Mega, not Gork. What's the other one in Deltarune we just talked about?
In Deltarune, it's
Mega
Galissapod.
Mega Galissapod.
Yeah,
it's just dark and kind of the Mega Chandelure. It's rough. Honestly, in this set, I like the illustration rares a lot.
Yeah,
in Deltarune, it's just the SIRs. I really like the Raikou. I like the Mega Golurk because of the storytelling. And the Mega Rayquaza is fine. Mm-hmm. It's cool because it's Rayquaza, and it's cool because it's the artist's first card in the main set. But otherwise, it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
Chris also picked up, he ranked Mega Era. He said Ascended, which we all said like Ascended is 100% the best. Yeah. Put that aside. Mega Base, Phantasmal, Pitch Black, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising. Man, people really are more down on Chaos Rising than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
I like that Greninja a lot.
Me too.
I like that Greninja farm. Because I also don't like the Meowth SIR that much.
It's good, but the Greninja's better.
I prefer the full art because it's gold and he's got the gold coin. I prefer the full art of the
artwork wise. The Zygarde is beautiful. I think it's better.
It is the
best artwork in the set. But
and pickups of the week for Chris were the Hisuian Lilligant V number 163, which I do love that card, and Charizard V Swordship promo 260.
That's the. I think he did that last week. You had to look it up. That's the Sleeping Zard, I think.
I thought it was. I thought it was one of the ones from the UPC. The UPC. So good stuff from Chris as always. Jabers, another frequent. We got a lot of our frequent people came through on this one. We love you guys. To see it. Love it. It's so fun. It's fun recognizing names. It's one of those things. Like when I was working with like YouTube channels, it was fun to see like the same names pop up.
This is a community. This is what people say when they build community. People are like, oh, I hate when you say community. Dude, this is it. Shout out to you guys.
You guys are great. It's a great episode. I'm a rare breed with my sets in order excluding the specialty sets: Mega Base, Phantasmal, Perfect Order, Pitch Black, Chaos Rising. Zara, you're not a rare breed because you basically did the exact same thing OG Chris did.
Yeah. The Chaos Rising at the end is kind of crazy.
Black, you switched Perfect Order and Pitch Black with him, which I agree. I like Pitch Black more than Perfect Order. Perfect Order is my least favorite, and I still like elements of it. It's still my least favorite of what we've gotten so far. I personally love Perfect Order for the Mega Clefable, Clefairy, and Starmie cards. That Clefairy is fantastic, and the Mega Clefable is really nice. I still don't like the Starmie. I know people love it. I don't like it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And pull of the week was the Chinchino or Chinchino, however you say it. I say Chinchino. Chinchino SIR from Chaos Rising, got it in one of those Mega Greninja EX Premium Collection boxes. That's sick. It's a good card. It still feels weird in a Mega set, but it's a good card.
Yeah. Cute. They put a cutesy card in it.
Yeah. Dylan said he left a red. He read with the red dot, but also a frog and a cap. I don't remember.
The frogs from from like the Froakie line, and the cap was damn.
Oh, it's red, green, blue. I'm an idiot.
Oh shit.
I'm an idiot. Don't worry about me. This is why I read the comments. So I can get
go, Dylan. Dylan making us work over here. Go, you go, boy.
That is thinking outside the box. Right? That's a smart individual. If the Mew card is legit, I think it's cool. Pokemon is switching it up. It would just add so many chases to the set. Yeah, the what it stands for is great. What it is terrible.
I agree.
I can't get on board. I could pull that card.
It better not.
If I ever pull that card, you know it's getting sold.
It's selling
the second.
Yeah.
I get it. It won't even get it. It'll be in mid sleeve as I'm going to eBay, like
and listed. It's like those videos where you see people trip. They fake trip and then they end up booking a trip to Disney. That's it. That's the one.
Wow. Packing it up. Wow. Because I just that card's not for me.
No, I don't.
I cannot stand that card.
Nope.
Oh Lord. Clint Cleese said, I want that Kyogre over everything. Yeah, it's a great one. It's such a good card in that set.
Beautiful.
Brock the Barbarian said, Mega Evolution sets ranked for me are Mega Base, Pitch Black, Phantasmal Flames, Delta Rain, Chaos Rising, Perfect Order. Interesting. What's missing from that?
Nothing.
Oh. Is Delta Rain only the 6th full set?
It is, and Japers and they didn't include it in theirs, but yeah. Yep.
Oh wow! I don't know why my brain just kind of like wait. It feels like Mega Era has been going for so long. He said, my list is a combo of cards that I think are great for their art as well as playability. Mega Base has some bangers for their art as well as playables. The other sets lack on the amount of arts, but make up for it with necessary playables due to most of the meta rotating out this past March. Mega Evolution sets are very much geared towards the player, which I believe is by design. Yeah, geared towards the player and also not geared towards being as like hard to print, so they can print more of them. Probably, I would bet, and we're seeing that now. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think we got some of the worst. We have the worst reverse holo cards in this era because there's nothing.
Yeah, there was another era that did this whole like just matte.
Yeah,
because they did it with the Paradox Pokemon, which I always hated. But there's also I feel like there's another era that was just flat. It might have been Gen 5. I think Black and White was mostly just very like flat.
You know what? What's not flat? What wasn't flat? Legendary Collection. He also had this in his binder, by the way. I forgot about this card. I was like, oh shit! Legendary Collection reverse.
Is it at least in like half decent condition?
It is actually.
Is it?
It is. I have to go back to my video. I don't remember if that was the first card. I think it might have been the first card in that stack. Just chilling in a stack of 10 cards, no sleeve.
I mean, it's like a $300 or $400 card, probably, right?
Damn, probably got to be somewhere up there.
I mean,
I didn't mean to derail you, but
I mean, a PSA 9 of it's $1,700. Oh, yeah, it's like a 200, 300 somewhere in there. Gosh, dang it. Nice. Lord, that man.
It's gonna be an expensive purchase if I do buy it.
Yeah. Last comment on the Spotify side. If you want to pull up the YouTube comments, I don't know if there were any. And look, Matt E9 coming through and saying lip service from Target is rich, which I went on a whole rant with. The we care. No, you don't. Put it behind customer service if you actually do. At my Walmart, it's still in toys and people just rip everything there and leave the trash, even if it's restocked. It's infuriating. About as infuriating as you both got on the illegal rips, especially Kota with that false reveal. Felt that, brother. Yeah. I was not happy with that. I was still frustrated by it. It definitely takes away from the excitement and pleasure of seeing the stuff as the stuff happens, as it's coming out, which I agree with. They also picked up the 151 Mewtwo promo, which is a great promo, and all three of the ultra rare full art Ogerpon masks from Twilight Masquerade, which I don't really remember them that well.
Yeah,
the white background ones, I think.
No, right? Those were the full arts. The SIRs were pretty good. I mean, I'm not a fan of.
Well, he said it was the ultra rare, so I'm assuming that's
the ultra rare. Yeah, you're 100%
right
then. Yep, that would be it.
Yeah. Yeah, great comments. Thank you guys so much. Of course, it's my favorite part of the show. It'll always be my favorite part of us doing this is going through comments and talking about them.
There weren't any comments on the YouTube side. I don't think. No.
Cool.
But on the shorts side, so I've been uploading bits and pieces of it. So we uploaded on Instagram and TikTok. And when we were talking about the set orders, rank your sets, I did one of those. And someone was like, did they just forget about Ascended? I was like, brother,
yeah,
no, we didn't.
We said it
in the clip. Maybe it wasn't obviously Ascended is the best. Yeah. And I also said,
it's Ascended by far.
I also said rank the 6 main Pokemon expansion sets from the Mega Era. Main. That's not a main set. But anyway, I have to learn how to be like, I'm not confrontational already, but I need to learn how to be non-confrontational online when I'm responding. I don't want to come off sounding like a dick, but and then so that was Sammy, and then Go Army Go wrote Pitch Black over Chaos Rising. That's what they commented on that short.
I don't necessarily disagree because I do love the Mega Darkrai a lot. I don't know that I like it more than the Mega Greninja. It's close though.
Yeah, I think the Mega Greninja still with the colors. I love blue, so.
I like my top 5 card from Crown Zenith was the Darkrai. That I believe was also
that Darkrai V-Star, yeah.
It's the same artist, so
interesting. Is it a Kiragawa?
Think, right?
No, I don't think it was a Kiragawa.
Same style, if not. It's very similar,
because I don't think it was part of our highlights. She did the gold cards in that era, that set, so she was busy.
Yeah, so it's still like a very similar vibe, kind of like menacing, just kind of looking at you. Yeah. I feel like I need to give credit to the artist on this one now. You can keep going.
Yeah, I posted a clip of the Kecleon that we spoke about, and friend of the pod, Ty, said he just wants to dance at the pink, green, and yellow Chameleon Club. Do you know the reference? Pink Pony Club? No?
Oh, Lord.
You don't listen to music, so it's fine.
Hold on. No, hold on. Just because I hate Drake doesn't mean I don't listen to music. Let's get it straight. I just certain things. I'm also a kid that grew up in the 2000s, and emo and punk were my thing. So I still listen
different genres. I get it. That's fine.
Emo and punk. I don't listen to. I will say I don't listen to like pop at all. I
like pop. I like dance, EDM. I like rap. I like it all.
I like EDM. Yeah. I love EDM. I've always loved EDM. I'm not always. I started listening. I grew up in the South. No one listens to EDM here. And then I moved to Oregon, and I had a buddy that was like, listen, I was like, this is so cool. I love this. Give me more.
Give me more. Give me all of it. Addison Carter just wrote gorgeous with the fire flames on the Kecleon, of course. And then I said, we posted the video talking about Mega Base had the Venusaur. Charizard, if the Charizard set had the Charmeleon and a Charmander illustration rare, would have been blown out the water, would have been way better. And I also just wrote, I commented, like I had a comment asking the question, like where I said also, where is our Mega Blastoise set? And then Nate Mon said mid Pokemon, and I go, Blastoise? How dare you? Like, he said mid. He called Blastoise mid. Damn.
If it wasn't a starter,
dude, it's a tortoise. It's a big ass tortoise with cannons out of its shell. Like it doesn't get much cooler than that.
I would say if it wasn't for the nostalgia, I would probably not really care about Blastoise that much.
Interesting. Because like Venusaur more than Blastoise, I don't think I would ever.
Oh, Venusaur, I think is for me, I wouldn't love for the same reason. I think they're both kind of like more nostalgia like glasses for me.
Yeah.
Now I love Bulbasaur. I love Squirtle.
Yeah,
it's just Wartortle and Blastoise and the Ivysaur and Venusaur. I just don't care for as much.
Yeah.
It's like eh.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite. 'Cause I like Charizard more than I like Charmander. So it's like one of those weird things that's like, true. I think that for me, they just don't hit the same. But then again, who was one of my favorite Pokemon growing up? So
yeah,
who's to say I have any good choice? And I just like owls. That's why Rowlet's my boy. I just love owls. Shout out Brout.
Brout. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to see that. I really can't. I can't wait till we start talking about the game on the pod too. It's gonna be awesome. Raikou. Please. I posted a clip about us talking about the Raikou and how much we loved it. And Dexter Banks went like this. It gave me this emoji saying it's stunning. And I'm probably going to get it in Japanese too, is what he also commented. Yep. And then someone wrote, was that Mischievous Stone said that's a cute kitty right there. And I was like, yeah, that's
a cute kitty right. That's why I think when I see that Raikou card, that's a cute kitty right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was the comments. All right. So we're pretty much done. I'm going to open up the starter. Should I open up all 3 packs? I think we should. You know what? Let's open that last.
Oh, what's it going to be? I think it's going to be Gen 6.
I'm going to open up Chaos Rising first, then Pitch Black. You think it's going to be Gen 6?
I think it's Gen 6.
I switched it out. I hope I get Gen 9 first. But let's see what we got in this Chaos Rising pack. Beldum, Quillfish, and a Delphox. Wow. Okay, cooked. I've been getting cooked so bad. I had my company's summer party today. I brought Pokemon packs there and opened a pack up with a coworker. We opened up 4 packs. It was like her first time. She was like,
my luck with Pitch Black.
I'm so excited. Yeah, Pitch Black's been Chaos Rising. They all have been eating me alive. I have not really pulled anything crazy. Just illustration rares. Until
right now.
Oh no, the Chandelure EX. All right, give me some.
Aren't you guys glad that that's not the one he gave away?
Right. You see,
this could have been the one. You could have been the one sitting here being like, "Crap."
That's what I do. I take the duds out, and the starter that I got is
Gen 3. Hey, that's gonna be the most sought after one.
Torchic. Actually, these are pretty good too, and the Mudkip. Beautiful.
That's gonna be the most sought after trio. People love themselves some Gen 3 starters.
Very horribly off center for those people that are looking to grade these. I hope that they're better. But these are going in my
Where would you even grade them?
Promo binder. What's that? Where would you?
Where would you even grade them?
We didn't even speak about that. BGS actually shut down their service this week. I meant to talk about that because I wanted to send my Bubble Mew in. I guess my Black Label is going to have to wait until next year.
Shout out! Did they never raise their prices? Did they?
No, but no one has a bulk tier or a lower tier. That I think it's $80 is their tier.
Yeah, So Yeah, it's the only thing the only thing I'm investing in, and the only thing I would be investing in is sealed booster boxes and ETBs. I wouldn't be touching anything else. I won't trust it long term. Sweet.
Agreed. All right, guys. Well, there it is. You guys know what you need to do. Comment on this video, and on the pod, on the YouTube video, wherever, and you'll be entered in for a Series 3 first partner box. We'll give that away on episode 35. Next week's episode 30, we'll be giving away that Pokemon Day box. We'll just announce the winner. That's it. Until next week, guys. Peace out.